Logan, I have been trying to hunt you down from day one when you made Canadian history, being the first winner of that groundbreaking show, The Launch. You were the first representative, man. And then here you are representing here at Vaughan Mills Mall. This is a perfect place for us to finally do an interview because the anti-bullying campaign, Pink Shirt Day, man, you're part of this. Congratulations on the success. And thank you for helping out in such a great cause.
Thank you so much for having me, man, and thank you for taking such an interest in me, and it's great to be here, and it's really awesome to be here and be behind such a great cause,
I want to talk quickly about your career, but we got to talk about why we're here today. Anti-bullying. Why was it important for you to be part of something like this? And of course, the question I've been asking everybody who's been part of this is, do you remember what it was like for yourself being bullied?
Yeah, I remember exactly what it was like to be bullied. There's a lot of that going on inside my community. I'm from a First Nations community, and there's lots of bullying and lots of different forms of bullying. And I've had my run-in with bullies in the past, so this was just super important for me to be here and to be representing.
How did you deal with it, and did music help?
Yeah, I have to, give all my thanks to music, because when I did get bullied, when I was feeling alone, I always had my guitar, right? So I always encourage anybody who's been bullied or in that situation, to use creativity as an outlet, whether it's painting, whether it's music, whether it's singing, dancing, it can help.
Yeah, that creativity, perfect example of you being part of the launch. Man, how did it feel knowing not just the fact that you were releasing and ended up being the #1 song, but the fact, like I said, man, you made Canadian music history for the rest of your life, man. Anybody who talks about the launch, your trivia question, who was the first winner, and your name is the answer.
Yeah, it feels great, and and it was definitely really amazing to kind of, watch the show kind of grow after, the next 5 weeks, and it was kind of amazing to kind of just step out and watch it, and at the same time, it was obviously really crazy for me to watch myself going through the whole process. It was super challenging, and it pushed me, but I think that it helped me to evolve as an artist altogether.
The lucky one, why did that feel like that was right for you? What did you twist and turn to really make sure that this was your song?
Mm-hmm. You seen me struggle with the song when I first heard it, and you seen me kind of have to take a moment and step back, and I just, at that moment, I just thought about what makes me lucky. I have a great family, I have a great fiance, a great daughter, and a great community behind me, and a great opportunity, so as soon as I just kind of zeroed in on all those things that were happening around me, it made singing Lucky Ones just a little bit easier.
But do you realize too, you mentioned all these names, but something you didn't mention, all the other indie artists out there who are trying to make their own path, man, you are the perfect example. People are going to be using your name going, man, this guy did it, we can do it too.
Yeah, and my biggest hope is, for someone in a First Nations community, some young kid from the res to see me up on this plateau and see that goals are attainable, no matter where you come from.
What's going to happen now next? I mean, you've already had the song out, already did what it's done, but now there are other things and other music that you've written that you probably want to get out there. What's happening in 2018 and hopefully 2019?
Well, step one is I get out to Nashville immediately. So March 8th, I leave to Nashville, and not just for a couple weeks, not just for a month, but I get to live out there for a whole month and really soak up the city and really work on my new piece of music that I'm going to present to the public.
Cannot wait for that. Coming back to, hopefully, Canada, coming back to Toronto for some shows?
Of course, as often as I can. I'm flying back and forth a couple times so I can play in Canada at home.
Fantastic. Look, I know I can't hold you because you got people out there waiting for you that you got to perform for. But what advice can you give anybody being bullied? Anybody who wants to follow their dream like you have? What advice can you give them? Because no matter how cloudy and dark it is, man, there is light at the end.
Yeah, my advice, to anyone, is you hit those walls, whether it's singing or dancing or painting or anything that you do, you hit those walls, and I feel like if you stick it out and you can break through those walls, there's always something really monumental on the other side, so just, ride out the lows and really ride the highs as much as you can.
Amen to that. Social media, where do we go to follow you?
Logan Staats, Facebook fan page, Twitter. I'm all over Twitter. I'm all over YouTube, Spotify. You can find me anywhere since the launch. It's pretty easy.
Absolutely love it, man. Congratulations on the success and the future success too.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you.